again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where? You know you fell a lot. Then with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're on that road to 100K. If you're new to the platform, thank you for being here. Kick back, relax, grab them wraps and them snacks. I got some heat coming y'all way. AV mob, let's get it, let's go. Again, man, early morning, snowy day. You know we dropping that fire content, man. So this been on my mind all morning. I was just tripping, reminiscing about the old times, man. And I done had some characters around my projects, man. So, character number one, right, had my man Scrappy right now. Scrappy, he was older than us, but younger than the OGs. So this was always kind of a tricky spot for me. Because I'm like, well, how the fuck he get to hang with the older dudes, but he too grown to hang with us? You feel what I'm saying? You all know how that age bracket fall into place. So, boom. One day we all outside cooling for real, so now the knocker spin around the block. So if you don't know what a knocker is an undercover police officer. You feel what I'm saying? They 9 times out of 10 dressing in regular clothes, or they might be in like a hoodie. They just got the badge on for real, so you able to identify that they city police. But they ride around in unmarked cars. They don't ride around in the blue and whites with the sirens on it. They ride like Sonatas and Pilots and things like that. So boom, the knockers come around there. All the OGs, they take off, busting them through the courtway. Boom, they get up out of there. So now we got these legendary knockers around our zone, the Southwest District, Zone 29, Okie and LaRonde. Now, these two dudes here, they vicious, cutthroat, down and dirty. Like, man, LaRonde and them used to pull around the way. They might catch the older dudes, man. Let me holler at you real quick. Pat him down, might not find nothing. Boom, dump him on his head. Boom. Now, the OG, he might get up depending on who he is. And if he trying to go to jail today, he might rock off. Like, I done literally seen these undercover police officers get into it with civilians and nobody go to jail. These were the type of dirty games that they was playing. They would come around and frame drugs on you. They had a whole little case. One of them ended up getting locked up and he ended up catching his issue over the jail, but that's another story for another time. So boom, the knockers come around there, they get up out of there, but they spin back around later on that night. So later on that night, when we all outside, we had stole a basketball court. We young during this time. So we had stole a basketball court from another neighborhood. Boom, we bring it back around our way. So we all out there playing basketball, little dice game going on right there. But Scrappy and the other little dudes right there, they chilling, getting high. They pumping the hen and the cranberry juice in them. That was their little combo. You know. So whole time the knocker smack that bitch. Boom, but they catch everybody because 2 of them hit the back gate. This one, our back gate was still open. Boom, 2 of them hit the back gate. 2 of them come straight down through first court. So they go in and smack that bitch. They trap us. So whole time Scrappy got like 30 readies in the sole of his shoe. So whole time when they get right there, they searching them, they can't find nothing. So they Ray let us go, time out, Ray let them go. Whole time here come these 2 captains, you know what I mean? Captains pull up for it. They like, no, take your shoes off. So they take the shoes off. He tell them open up the sole of the shoe. Now the first officer who got right there on the scene, he must have been a rookie or he must have been green for real. He ain't really know about taking out the sole of the shoe. He took the shoes out and did the clap, but he ain't popped the sole of them. So when the captain tell him, no, take the sole out the shoe, Scrappy laid right there on the sidewalk. He got his hands behind his back, but he don't got handcuffs on. He got the zip ties. So if you know what the zip ties is, it's like, it's a zip tie. You feel what I'm saying? So he's sitting right there on the curb when the man got a shoe and he opened up the sole of his shoe. Scrappy just jump up and start running down the middle. Now, mind you, this man is running with his hands behind his back, taking off down the street. So the dude, he's so green. The police officer that's right there checking the shoe, he's so green, he don't even know to chase Scrappy. He's still looking through the shoe. The captain like, man, put the fucking shoe down, get him. Whole time he dropped the shoe, get it taken off. Scrappy try and bust him, but he running with his motherfucking hands behind his back. Police come right there, tag with the shit out on. Boom! He falls to the ground, they go in and book him. He had like 35 pills in this shoe, he get booked. But we just all sitting right there, dying, laughing. I'm like, man, I know this man did not get up and run with the zip ties. Hold on, another story about the zip ties, right? I got an uncle. Now, my uncle, he from down Murphy Homes. He from down the projects, 1058. So now, boom, he think he just so extra cocky. He cut up like a motherfucker, but boom. One day we leaving from down the court for real, so he come down there and pick us up for something. I think we had got into some dumb shit for real, so we walking back up. But when we walk back up, my uncle get into it with another nigga that's right there for real. He ends up knocking him out. Boom! Now, when he knock him out, the lady that's on the porch, she called the police. But mind you, I told you, we walking, so we still on foot. I don't even know why he got into it with this man. This was somebody that he knew from back in the day. Nigga must have played bent with the money. He cracked slick, or instead of him just saying, man, I'm going to get the money to you another time, he say some old slick shit. My uncle just flush him. Boom! Knock his dumb ass out. So now, we walking back up the way. We get about 2-3 minutes away from where we just knocked your dumb ass out at. Time out, pull up on us. Woo, woo, woo. So they pull up, they get to talking to him. They tell him sit down, and they put him in the zip ties again. So now, when the officer first get right there, he humble, he calm, he talking like he got sense because my uncle ain't got no handcuffs on yet. So he looking, he ain't got no handcuffs, he only got the zip ties for real, boom, because he pulled up in a paddy wagon, so it's people in the wagon, that's probably why he ain't had no handcuffs. So he put the zip ties on him, so now my uncle sitting right there, he just talking to him normal, but the police, time out, he start to feel this out, he started to get cocky, he started to start talking some old crazy, yeah, goddamn think you tough, knocking motherfuckers, I hope you can do that shit down in jail. So my uncle stand up like, what the fuck you talking to, yo? So he put his hand on his chest, sit the fuck back down. So my uncle like, all right, that's a bet, I lie to you not. He popped them bitches, boom, like they able to be popped, like if you strong enough and you can put enough resistance on your wrist, you could definitely pop them bitches, boom, he pops them, boom, but he don't like, you know what I'm saying, reveal himself, he's still sitting right there. So the officer go to, you know, jack him up, put his hand on his shirt and pull him up, man, he seen my uncle hands come around his back, he, hey man, hey, boom, boom, flushes him. The whole time, it's another officer that's inside the van. He the driver. He jump out. He whip out the taser. Get on the ground. But my uncle tell me, man, put that fucking taser up, man. Just go in and cuff me up. I ain't trying to only knock this bitch ass out because he was talking to me like he ain't had no fucking sense. He turned around, little dude, put the handcuffs. He got real metal handcuffs on though. He put 2 pair of handcuffs on him. Put him in the back of the van, but now everybody that's in the wagon, they going to fuck off. Yeah, man, knock his bitch ass out. That's what he get talking like he ain't got no sense. Nigga ain't tough now. Man, the officer still just laying right there. After his partner put the handcuffs and throw him in the back of the paddy wagon, he go ahead and wake yo up, you know, hit him a couple times, get his dumb ass up, get back in the van, eye on lump. I'm talking about eye on lump. So now, they sitting right there talking to us like, yeah, you know, y'all gonna have to call somebody to come right here and get you. But by this time, we literally crossed the street from our projects. Be like, no, shit, we live right there. Now, mind you, we from Baltimore City, so they can, man, go ahead, walk home, go ahead. They sit right there, watch us walk across the street. We walk into the first building. The whole time, we don't even live in that building. But this is the criminal mindset, man. We got, no, we can't. We can't show them where we really live at. We got to go into another building. Whole time, we duck off in the building. Wicked and wild situation, which brings us to the third story. So, boom, we chilling up the way one day. Now, I done told y'all the situation about when my OG did that to the little dude. Let's backtrack on it real quick, y'all. Boom. We got a neighborhood that's about 5 minutes away from us. So these little dudes, they felt as though they was young gangbangers at the time. Now, mind you, I go to school with 2 of them. So when they come round our way, they come round there to go down the 3rd court, or they going down 2nd court to mess with the little bitty for real. But they get right there, they just on some old fake extra tough shit. They flagged up, they got their little flags on. They coming through, yeah, man, with that shit hitting for, you know, the woo woo whoops here. I'm like, what? But I'm looking at niggas like, yo, they don't be on none of this type shit in school. So I'm like, oh, all right, niggas is playing with it. So now we get into a little altercation for real, whatever the case may be. Boom, we have a few words, we dip. So one of these dumbass, man, one of these fools, they burns they flag on fire and throws it in the damn dumpster. So now the dumpster on fire, but we don't know this because we ducked off in the building smoking. Whole time the OG come out, he see the fucking dumpster on fire. He come in the building leaning on us. Man, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all little niggas making the hottest shit around here. Who the fuck set the dumpster on fire? So now we like, what the fuck is you talking about? We ain't set no dumpster on fire. We look, that motherfucker is in flames. So we like, nah, we ain't do that shit. The little niggas we must have got into must have did that shit. So he like, what? So he goes right there. He get to trying to throw the shit out. The shit won't go out, but it go out a little bit. So now he goes down 2nd court. It's a cell that's sitting out front of the building for real. Well-known Jay, she live around the way. So the OG like, man, what the fuck the little niggas that came down here with the little flags doing that? She like, oh my God, Jeezy, they went in the building right here. They right here on apartment 202. Man, Jeezy go right there. He knock on the door. Don't nobody answer. He kicked that bitch in. So if you know anything about a project door, that motherfucker's coming off top. If the top lock on, you might got to give it a little more force, but it's going to give. But if the bottom lock just lock, you kick that motherfucker hard enough, it's coming off. He kick that bitch. Boom, so it come out the hinges for real. He walk in. So the little dude sitting right there on the couch, he come right there, smack the shit out on him. Bitch, you done lost your mind. So the homeboy that's right there now, he don't want to be tough. He don't want to get involved no more. He like, oh, man, what's going on? So Jeezy grabs his dumb ass up, man, come the fuck on. So he dragging him out the building for real. He get right there, man, what the fuck would y'all put the motherfucking dumpster on fire for? He smacking the nigga upside his head. So we walk back up the 1st court where the dumpster's still on fire at. So the little dude like, man, what you want me to do? He like, man, I don't give a fuck if you gotta urinate on that shit, man. Put that fucking fire the fuck out. So he like, so now he like, man, just get the fuck out the way. So he hurry up and run him his Margaret house for real. He run him his Maddie house. He grabbed like little clear buckets of water and shit. He coming out throwing the water on that shit, throwing the water on it. So boom, he ends up smacking the little dude one more time. He like, man, get the fuck from around here. So the little dude get to walking off. So now, in his mind, he mumbling something. So my OG tell him, look, man, and go get whoever the fuck you gonna get. Tell him Jeezy and Blank is back and we out here. I ain't gonna say the other dude's name because that's, we don't do names. So he like, yeah, man, tell him Jeezy and bro is back out here. And anybody fucking want to come around here and holler at us, man, we out here. So the little dude leave off. He was a duck for real. I ends up seeing him in school like 2 days later. Yeah, dude, that's some fucked up shit. No, y'all came around there trying to fuck with us. And things ended up going left. Don't blame me about that. And I don't trust you, so don't think I'm going to have y'all near me when I'm alone. We ain't going for none of that. I'm going to hurt one of you niggas. So boom, back to the other OG situation. We all chilling around the way one day. Little dude must come around there that owe him that he either ready grabbed some work from my OG or he owed some money. So they in the courtway. If you know how it's set up, you got a courtway with all the buildings, boom, and then you can come out your court, and it's like the long courtway drive for real. So little dude pull into the drive, then he pull into the court, he jump out, get to hollering at the OG. Shit end up going left, he must don't hear what he want to say, he smacked the shit out on him, boom! Now when he smacked the shit out on him, the little dude get to walking back to the car, but he say, man, you know I ain't gonna go like that, right? So now, he should have said that shit while he was in the car pulling off, because my OG got that motherfucker on him. He say, what? He say, man, you heard what I said, but he still holding his face, getting into the car. Man, my OG come out the hip, get the and that bitch out. Boom, 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 boom. Whole time short, man, listen, I never heard brakes. I never heard a car pull off that fast. That motherfucker got up out of there. So now, in order for him to come out, he could either go right up Athol or he could go left, going towards Collins and shit like that. But whole time, we thinking he ready to come back up Athol, so the OG run through the back of the building. He ready to catch him coming up the street. Whole time, he bang a left and go the opposite way, though. But wicked and wild. I'm talking about he letting that shit fly in the middle of the courtway. We just in the building like, God damn, he slinging that shit, boy. You hear me? But wicked and wild situations, man, when you dealing with these wicked and wild circumstances. But with that being said, y'all know what it is, family. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where you know you forever locked in with your boy. Stories with V at this time, family. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment, man. We on the road to 10K, 100K subscribers after that. Let's get it, let's go.